welcome to this video. Welcome to a self-care morning. Just made some coffee. Was feeling Nespresso with just a little cream today, nice and simple. Some days I want to make a crazy concoction, some days I just want to press a button and be woken up. I love, you probably couldn't see from that angle, like making coffee in this little corner because I can just see outside. I'll show you. Can just see out my little window. You probably can't hear, but the birds be chirping. I attempted to prop this up a little bit higher. I wish you could see my makeshift tripod right now. It's 2 cooking books and a coffee jar, so you're situated nice and pretty on those items. I am going to take a ginger shot, I think. I have been trying to do this a few times a week, or maybe I'll do turmeric. We'll do a turmeric shot today. I think it's just coconut water, turmeric, lemon juices with added black pepper. I've been trying to pick these up from Trader Joe's whenever I remember to, just to take on the weekends especially, because I'm pretty healthy during the week. I have an overall pretty balanced diet, but on the weekends I like to enjoy myself, so I figure let's offset it with some juice. Spoken like a true millennial. Oh, that one's pretty good. I've had this one before actually. Their ginger one is really good, but it is much more potent. Yeah, this video is just gonna be pretty organic. I just want to literally take you along what I would be doing anyway on a normal Saturday. It's just nice to have some peaceful time for me, and usually I film on Saturdays, but I pretty much have the whole routine that I do before I start filming. So instead of filming today, I'm just gonna take you along with me on my normal morning routine. And so actually next is something fairly new to my routine that I want to talk with you guys about, because I think it may be relatable. I'm not really sure. All I can do is be me, and if it's relatable, that's great. I got myself a nice cozy spot on the couch, and someone decided that it's gonna be his spot. It's okay, you can sit there. Dobby is like actually a full mood. But before I really do kick off my morning, I wanted to just be open and tell you all about something I started earlier this week, and I wanted to share it because I feel like there are probably people in similar situations as me, or can relate maybe, and I'm trying to like approach this conversation in a way that's like helpful, because I don't necessarily need to share what I'm gonna tell you. It's not a big deal at all. I'm like setting it up to be something crazy, but something that I started doing this week is reading the Bible. And please don't click off of my video if you are like, I am not here for like Jesus YouTube. Like, that is not what I'm going to be serving you, I promise. And I'm all here for those vloggers, but I have never ever considered myself a religious person, ever. I've always considered myself spiritual. And so I started doing some digging into what that meant, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there like me that consider themselves spiritual but not religious. Like, you pray to God, you just don't necessarily know who God is. And I just hit a point fairly recently where I want to understand more like who God is to me. And I've always said I'm not religious, but I kind of am at a place where I'm like, well, how can I say I'm not religious if I've never read the Bible or like done the work to determine if I'm not religious? Recently, I just started looking into how people like me started to just better understand like their faith. Like, I definitely want to always believe in something. I believe in the power of prayer and the power of like feeling connected to something beyond like just yourself. And obviously you can connect with other people, but I don't know, I just wanted to read the Bible and make a decision for myself. It felt right for me in this season of my life, so I'm doing that. And so I bought myself a Bible. Wanted to share because I genuinely feel like it was hard for me to do research and decide like where to start. There's so many different versions of the Bible. There's so many different ways that you can choose to go through the Bible. When I say versions, there's like the word for word Bible that is just like Hebrew translated to English. And then there's what I decided to get, which is, this is the New International Bible. It's like not a thought translation. There are Bibles that are like summaries of people's perceptions of the Bible, and I didn't want that because I basically wanted to get a version of the Bible where I could read the stories of God and of Jesus and like see how it made me feel. Like, do I feel like this is real? Do I feel like I can connect to this? I've heard that it's just God's way of speaking to you, and I definitely, like I mentioned, believe in God, but I just wanted to draw like a bigger connection. And so I'm gonna read it. I will let you guys know how it goes. I just, again, have been wanting to find like more purpose in my life, and I'm always trying to do that, and I thought this would be a nice way to do it. So I wanted to share it with you. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, finish my coffee, snuggle Dobby, and read the Bible. And if you guys care and want to be updated on my journey, I will let you know. There's also so many different orders that you can read the Bible. I'm starting with Genesis because I think that makes the most sense. Just like, how did we get here? How did the world start? I also believe in science, so I think the Bible complemented with some science probably made things happen. Like, I'm a realist for sure, but I also love to have some form of faith. And so anyways, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll take you along with me for whatever is next. Okay, fresh out of the shower. I look a little crazy, but I'm gonna make a smoothie, and I wanted to show you. You can kind of see my office space back there, my polka dot wall. I don't think I've ever shown that on YouTube, but anyways, going to make a smoothie, and I wanted to show you my current favorite recipe. I definitely am a smoothie gal, but I go through phases. Like, I'll go months without having a smoothie, and right now I'm on a kick. So I don't think there's like one smoothie recipe that's better than another. I think you should just always go with what you're craving, and this has been what I've been craving. So I just do like a handful of spinach. I also don't have like proper portions. I just kind of throw it in there. So like a handful of spinach, handful of frozen mangoes. The key is frozen fruit so that it is extra creamy. Some cacao powder, coconut water, 2 scoops of collagen, half an avocado, half a banana. And that's about it. It is so good. Also, I throw some cinnamon on top. Cinnamon just helps to cut my blood sugar levels, especially when I have coffee in the morning. My blood sugar levels like spike and I crash, and I just try to have cinnamon like twice a day if possible, because it really helps me with that. So yeah, I also just took all of my daily vitamins. I have a whole video on my vitamin routine. It's pretty similar still to when I posted that back in like the winter time. So I'll link that video either down below or up top if you want to check it out. I think vitamins are super important to having a healthy diet and lifestyle, whether it's, you know, adaptogens or supplements, vitamins, all that good stuff. I really need to go blow dry my hair. I look crazy. Also, I do add a little bit of ice, but I don't like to add too much because then it gets watery, and I like my smoothies to be very thick. So just a little ice will do the trick. I clearly eat mangoes all the time. I just opened a new bag. I snack on frozen mangoes like on their own. I think it's such a good treat when I want something sugary or sweet and I don't want to eat a cookie like I do often anyways. But I love snacking on frozen fruit because you eat it slower and you get fuller faster, I find. So these are my go-to from good old TJ's. I originally was just gonna do like a music montage while I made this, but here I am just getting chatty. What do you guys like better when you watch videos? Do you like a lot of like music montages, or do you prefer when we get chatty with you? I'd love to know. I like a mix of both. Not a big spoonful. I like just a little bit. There's some great benefits to cacao with antioxidants and all that. I also don't have any order to my smoothies. I know some people say put like the roughage or the spinach on top so it blends, and some people say put it down below. Just throw it in there and blends it on up, okay? It's not a math equation. Avocado. Throw that baby in there. And this is like a thicker smoothie. I oftentimes too steam and then freeze zucchini to make my smoothies super creamy. I just didn't do that this week. I did not have time, and we ate all of our zucchinis on the grill this week. But just another hack for a smoothie if you want it to be creamier and just to get your greens in, steam then freeze your zucchini and it makes it so creamy. I also have been trying to incorporate collagen into my diet more often, and on days that I don't put collagen in like my hot coffee or my smoothies, I do take collagen gummies. I actually started working with a brand that sent me these collagen gummies and I love them. I'm going to talk about them on my Instagram story this week, so follow me on Instagram to see that in real time. If you want to check it out, I will have a discount code for them. I like collagen in my diet. I notice a difference in like my hair, skin, and nails for sure, and just overall like wellness. I just definitely support what collagen does for you. So a little Trader Joe's coconut water. This stuff is so good. Also, I don't know if you guys care like at all, but coconut water is like the best when you've had a few drinks the night before. I did not drink yesterday, but Thursday I went out to dinner with the gals for my girlfriend Molly's birthday, and I was drinking dirty martinis. I had 2 of them, and the next day I was like, whoo. So I had a little coconut water, and it's so much better than Gatorade, just because there's no like artificial sugars or whatever. Also, I have the Nutribullet. I know that the Ninja is really good too, but I like this little queen. I can like show you. You can see it's like very thick. I'm so sorry if green juice and smoothies is not your thing. This is probably gross to you, but this is a pretty easy standard smoothie recipe, I feel like. But you definitely always need something sweet, something like green, something frozen in my opinion, and then definitely like protein of some sort. I don't think you need like crazy protein powders. I'm not really down with like the crazy protein movement, but collagen is definitely a must in my favorite smoothie recipes. So there she is. She's cute, she's green, she's healthy, and yeah, thanks for coming to my smoothie making with Courtney. Had a good morning so far. Going to drink this and journal right now. I think I probably won't document that because I've shown myself journaling in other videos and I never want these to be too repetitive. I do the 5-minute journal. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend everyone does it. It's a way to set intentions and reflect at the end of the day in a way that's like structured for you, and it doesn't take a lot of work, but it does feel really good. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start getting ready. I may do like a chatty get ready with me, give some life updates before I get on with my day and wrap up my morning. Oh, I always just feel so much better after I journal. I really do. So I figure, sorry, I'm serving so much armpit right now. Sorry. So I figure I will show you my skincare routine. I know that I've shown my skincare routine a lot on this channel. However, I will say that my skincare routine changes like often. I stick with things for a while and I kind of stick with my core products or core steps in my routine, but I'm always trying to like mix it up and incorporate new steps or like respond to whatever my skin is needing, you know? And I think that's really healthy. So I'm not gonna go through it too crazy in depth here with you because again, I have done other videos and I really just wanted to show you one fairly new step in my routine. What is that? Dobby's toys on the ground. Anyways, I wanted to show you something that I have incorporated into my skin routine fairly recently, like a month now or so, and it is a skincare brush. I have been wanting to try a skincare brush for a while, essentially to just like get all the product into my skin a little bit deeper, especially with my cleanser. So the skincare routine I'm gonna show you is my Your skincare routine, 3-step Your skincare products. I have a whole video on this talking about the benefits of Your and why I love this routine. Something that I have been loving with my cleanser is using this skincare brush. And so I am partnering with Duval Skincare. They sent me this brush and I absolutely love it. I have been telling everyone in my life to invest in a skincare brush, and I am gonna link this one down below. You can get 70% off. The brush is battery operated, 2 AAA batteries. It says that it lasts months. I have not had to replace it. I've been using it for about a month now. And the package comes with 4 different types of brush heads. The one I'm gonna show you first is just meant to be used with cleanser. You literally just pop it on, it's already on. And you put your favorite cleanser onto the brush, and it just helps to deeply exfoliate your skin and help your skin to absorb the cleanser. It gets into your pores. I mean, we wear makeup, we're exposed to environmental toxins. Those things get into our skin so deep that just like using your hands to wash your face is not getting it all out. It's just not. So using something like this is super important, and I hate that I've waited this long to do it. It does come with 2 different exfoliating like skincare brushes. There's this one that I really like. You can kind of see the top of it. And then this one is like a deeper exfoliating brush. I did already exfoliate yesterday, so I don't really feel the need to exfoliate my skin again. It is so easy. Just take your favorite cleanser and you just put it onto the brush. However much you use. Press the button. There's buttons on it. You can kind of see it working. Oh, it just feels so good. You literally just feel like you're getting a facial. Oh, feels so good. You really just continue this until you feel like it's gotten all in there. I like to get my neck and then just wash off your skin. And that is it for the cleanser brush. I also want to note that with Duval, they have 2 other types of brush, and one is pumice. It's like made out of pumice stone. It is unreal. You can kind of see it. It's actual pumice. It's amazing. It can be used on like your elbows, drier areas. I love it on my feet. You like soak your feet in hot water and then put this on, and it just helps to get rid of all those dead skin cells and just like nourish your feet. And I love that. It's definitely just a nice self-care treat. I think we often just like don't take care of our bodies and forget about things like our feet that need to be nurtured too. And then the last brush head is this big one that is meant, you guessed it, for cleansing your body. So you put this on the head in the shower, and when you're washing your body, it just helps to deeply clean your skin and cleanse yourself of life. This is definitely a winner in my book, so check it out if you're interested. And then the final 2 steps in my routine this morning are just my skincare serum and then my moisturizing lotion that has SPF. I'm gonna be outside today, it's summertime, and regardless, you should just always have SPF. And I love these 2 products, so I'm just gonna put those on and maybe just get chatty for a sec. I feel like a lot of my videos on here are around like giving advice or just my 2 cents on things, tips and tricks. Like, I love doing that. I think that the best thing we can do for each other to connect with each other is like share our experiences. So I love like my advice videos, but I think that I haven't jumped on here and given like a life update, so I figure I would do that because there are a lot more of you that have joined this channel. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and that makes me so happy. I am gonna do, when I hit 1,000, like a Q&A video and just answer a lot of personal questions about me, who I am. I mean, you're following me for whatever reason, but I think it would be cool for you to get to know me a little bit more. I love when folks that I follow on YouTube do that, so I'm gonna do it when I hit 1,000, which will hopefully be within the next month. I'm putting that out there because I'd love it for it to happen. Anyways, just getting chatty. I guess like one big life update. I know I talked earlier in this video about the fact that I've made the choice to read the Bible. I'm gonna take my time doing it. I'm not putting any pressure on myself to rush through it or to have some big awakening. I just want to read it and see how it speaks to me. And also something that I decided in the last week or so is to start therapy. I'm sharing this with you, one, because I think we don't talk about it enough at all. And even though there is like more conversations happening around mental health, I still do think it is such a stigma. And I've been wanting to do it for so long, and something that I just want to share is that for me, I have bad days, right? I have days where I'm feeling super anxious, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling stressed out, overwhelmed, like I don't have a purpose. Like I have those days, like I know a lot of people do. And for me, I've had conversations with Jonathan. Obviously, he's the closest person to me. He sees me the most. And we've talked about me starting therapy just to have some sort of an outlet. And it's in those dark days and moments where like you're never gonna sign up for therapy. At least for me, like when I'm at my lowest point, I never take the step to sign up for therapy or to find someone to talk to or just seek help for myself. But I have been feeling great lately, like so happy with my life. I find myself just happy every day, and that's such a blessing. And I know that's not gonna last forever because we're human. And so I made the choice to start therapy now when I'm like riding a high. And I don't know if that's talked about, if that's something that, you know, you've heard before as a piece of advice. So I just want to share that if you have ever thought about going to therapy, I would encourage you to try to sign up when you're having a good day, because it's going to be a good experience. You're going to be more excited about it. Of course, if you're having a bad day and you have like the courage to sign up for therapy or you feel compelled to do that, absolutely. But for me, I never made the jump to actually get the help that I think that I need. I also wanted to share that I should probably do my routine while I'm chatting, so it's an actual get ready with me. I also was feeling really overwhelmed with the amount of options out there for therapy. And so I wanted to just talk about that too briefly, because one, the first step when pursuing therapy, I think, is to, and also I don't even know what the correct term is. It is like I am going to see a therapist, but I think like some people call them like psychologists and people call them like life coaches, counselors of sorts. Like I also, you know, think that you can call it whatever it is for you. It can just be someone that is there to help you, that is trained to do so, that is someone that is outside of your bubble of life. They don't know you, they don't know anything about your past, or like they don't have any judgment. They are just there to help guide you. And so I don't know, just my 2 cents there. I think for a while, again, this is me, and I'm sorry if that's like triggering, but I was afraid of saying I'm going to therapy, like making that statement. So for a while I was like, oh, maybe I'll find like a life coach, someone to just help me navigate. Like I'm at a place where I'm happy saying I'm going to therapy. But if you're not, like, you don't have to think of it as therapy, whatever. But what I was trying to say is, so the first step I think is to reach out to your insurance provider and have them, it was awesome. I have Tufts Medical, and I just called them. They have on the back of your insurance card normally a behavioral wellness like number. And so call that number and just explain your situation. What are you looking for? Are you feeling, like, what are your feelings and what are you seeking help? What area are you seeking help? And they will give you a list of providers. I asked for like certain criteria of people like near me. Do you want a male? Do you want a female? Like just put in your criteria, and they sent me a detailed list of providers near me that were under my insurance. And so from there, the next step I chose to take was to call my doctor, my physician. I have a really good relationship with her. I love her. Jonathan and I both go to her. And I asked for her advice in seeking a therapist. Like, do you have any that you recommend? What steps should I take? And she sent me a website to just like review therapists that I was considering and reaching out to them. And so those are the steps that I took, and I hope it's helpful for you, because I was feeling at a loss. There are a lot of options. I did not know where to start. Do I just look online myself? Do I do this? So that was my step in the process, and it was really helpful. I don't know, I'm just sharing all of that. I just sat here and didn't put this on my skin. I like can't multitask. If you know me in real life, like I have to prioritize certain things, get them done, and then move on. Like multitasking is too hard for me. I always would say that in my interviews, like multitasking is not my strong suit, but when I'm doing something, I'm fully committed and I'm gonna get it done right, and then I will move on to the next thing. So I don't think it's a bad thing. Anyways, I will keep you updated on how it's going too. I am excited and I feel powerful. Like I feel like I am taking a step that is so right for me and right for my relationship with other people. Like I think I'm just gonna be a better version of myself through therapy, and I'm also going to try out my therapist, see how it works. I'm not going to be afraid to say this isn't working for me and try someone else. It's therapy and therapists are not one size fits all. You have to find someone you connect with. So I'll be open on here and keep you guys updated. I'm kind of saying this to hold myself accountable also. And I want to find a fit for me and for my life, and I am really excited about it. Yeah, that's my life lately, and I look not so cute in this video today, but who looks like they're cutest when they're just at their home, being comfortable, getting their self-care on? Like, no one looks super cute. Skin gets like, I look like a cherry tomato when I do my skincare routine. Does anyone else turn into an actual cherry tomato plucked from a cherry tomato tree? Do they even grow on trees? No, it's a vegetable, it grows on the ground, right? Cheers to doing things that are best for us and making small changes in life that make really big differences. So I genuinely really hope that this served you in some way, this little morning routine video, and I'm so excited to continue sharing that little journey for me. And I think that's pretty much it for my morning routine. I'm just going to, honestly, I was thinking I would like do my hair on this and like do a makeup look or whatever, but I'm going to see my girl, Lily, and she's not gonna care if I have my makeup done or my hair done. I just wanna snuggle their little baby, and that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for just being here and watching these videos. Please let me know in the comments if this helped you, or let me know what more you'd want to hear from me about anything I talked about in this video or just in general. Again, when I hit 1,000, I'm going to do a Q&A, so if there's certain questions you want me to answer, I'm going to do a poll on my Instagram once I hit 1,000 to just see what people want to know, or fun facts that are cute to share to help you to get to know someone. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for spending the morning with me. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. You can do better.